Aries, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for July 2020. I can't believe it's July already. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. If you don't know your chart, check out the discussion section of this channel and you'll see some links so you can actually check it out. So if it doesn't resonate, make sure to check for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, and maybe one of those will resonate. I did switch up the view this time. I'm probably going to put it back. I don't really know if I like it. I don't know, leave your feedback below if you have any ideas. Alright, so I do invite your guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, spirit of the highest vibration in order to assist me with this reading to provide you the utmost clarity for your highest benefit. Alright, Aries, let's see what's going on. We're going to do a basic Celtic Cross for you for July. Alright, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, please. I just got really calm, which is weird. Maybe you're feeling pretty good, you're relaxed. It's pretty good with all things considering. Alright. For the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're doing a Celtic Cross, please, for July. Oh, look at you, Aries, showing up in your reading. This is you, the Emperor, crossing with the King of Wands, High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. We got the Tower. Got the Lovers. Okay. Alright, so the main issue, what's going on here is having control, motivation. It looks like you have a plan set in motion here. So we have the challenge as not listening to your inner voice. Maybe you're being very external, paying attention to what's going on around you. And it's making you feel pretty inadequate, as this is your recent past. Something happened to really rock your world, make you feel a little bit unstable, maybe emotionally unstable or codependent. Potential outcome is the Tower, so be careful, or maybe you're dropping the Tower on somebody. Oh, look, we have the Empress here, divine counterpart. In the near future, we do have some communication coming in. Or travel, perhaps. You're feeling very connected to somebody. There's somebody in your life that you want to be with. This person's thinking about walking away, or maybe they're in a situation that they have to leave in order to be with you. But there's no communication going on here. And it looks like the whole goal of everything, the actual outcome, is probably going to be nurturing yourself instead of putting on this sense of control, this sense of power. It's going to be more about nurturing your environment and enriching your environment and making your environment better, making you feel better. You're going to want to listen to your intuition more to avoid this Tower moment, which might take a break in communication. See if we can get some more information for you with the littles. Can we clarify this spread for Aries, please? There's going to be a conversation that's going to be had for sure. You got to make sure your own cup is full before you go and try to fill somebody else's, you know. And this person is in a situation where they're exiting or leaving, and they've been through the ringer. Alright, can we clarify the Nine of Cups, please, in the recent past? The Nine of Cups reverse. And we got the Nine of Cups again in reverse. Spirit's here. And a King of Cups. So yeah, not being very emotionally stable. This might be a jealous energy, very angry if it's the King of Wands in reverse. It's kind of like crossing your current situation. I think you knew better. Like maybe it's the way that you handled the situation. It didn't go very well. You were kind of abrupt in how you handled it. Maybe being a little controlling. Trying to make it go your way. And in the end, it actually ended up hurting you. And there was a major loss or an upheaval here. But there's going to be some communication. You're feeling very much connected to this person and you want to keep it going. But the foundation is listening to your inner voice. If someone needs time, you give them time, right? What is this High Priestess in reverse, please? For Aries, High Priestess in reverse. Oh. Not the whole deck, Spirit. No, thank you. Just the High Priestess in reverse, please. Yeah. So I think maybe you don't want to listen to that inner voice. It doesn't make you feel very good. You might beat yourself up a lot mentally, so you try to act in order to compensate that. What's this King of Swords in reverse? Might have been a little harsh in this situation. Yeah, the Moon. So there's some clarity that was had about maybe a lie or a truth that came out, or someone wasn't being truthful or speaking the whole truth. That's caused this person to want to leave. So I don't know if you're trying to fix a situation by acting on it, but something happened that was very unexpected here. But the overall outcome is going to be the Empress. So working on yourself, learning your lessons, figuring this out, and moving forward. Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, so being very protective of your energy, being very protective of who you share and indulge with when it comes to your truth, right? She's ready for battle, except now she's actually kind of bitter. So this might make you a little bitter when it comes to other people. You might definitely go into a self mode, self-focusing mode, if this doesn't work out. But in the past, it does look like there was a codependency here. And codependency with emotional distance with this King of Cups doesn't really work out. It just causes a huge clash because someone's like, come, 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 come. It's like that chase and running energy. And the Nine of Cups. It looks like it might have been on both ends here. It's like very back and forth. What's this Moon? What became clear? It was like it's like a fear came true. Yeah. Eight of Cups in reverse. You don't want them to walk away, but it looks like they're walking away from this Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah. Let's clarify the Six of Swords for this external energy here. Six of Swords, please. What is this Six of Swords? Woo! Shuffling a little too hard. Oh, man. Yeah, so this person's going off to their own new beginning. I don't know how really you feel about that. So we got the Fool, we got the Knight of Swords, caused them a lot of anxiety. They've probably been thinking about this for a while. It's probably just not working. Okay, so really take into account what may have been rushed. This could be transverse. This could actually be you leaving a connection. Yeah, blocking communication. 5 of Pentacles. And that could be upright because everything fell. Not really feeling like that person's there for you when you need them. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Rejection. So this person's going off into their new beginning. And you're trying to create, you feel like they're your soulmate. You feel like this is a really deep connection. You're very motivated to keep them from walking away with this 8 of Cups and the Queen of Wands here with the Moon. So it's become clear. It's like things are starting to make sense, and it's causing a little bit of panic. And instead of talking about it, you're acting and you're doing, trying to fix it. I don't blame ya. I don't blame ya. Okay. All right, Aries, let's check on your mental energy for July. For Aries, please. Mental energy for July. Aries watching this. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, please. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So again, facing your fears. Things are becoming real at this point. Courage. So you might be afraid to walk away. You might be afraid to be alone, but now's the time to have this conversation with this person and really just cut the cord. Like if they're really set on leaving and not moving forward with this with you, your soulmate is out there. It's an energy. It's not a person, right? You might actually really end up liking it. You might have a bitter attitude towards relationships or other people, but it's sitting pretty, feeling good about yourself, right? It's going to make you feel really good. Pride. See? It's going to cause you to have a lot more pride in what you can accomplish and realizing your strength getting through this. Because as much as Aries can be seen as very impulsive or very overbearing, they're actually really deep lovers too. They love hard. So I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So before you condemn somebody for wronging you or rejecting you, realize that it might not even be you. It's just this other person has their idea of what they want. And sometimes you just can't get over something. Sometimes you just can't move on. And if that happens, if this person can't get over whatever happened in the past, or however you deal with your emotions, or however emotions are dealt with, then that's something that they need to move on. But I think you know this and you're not listening to your intuition. It makes you feel really drained. So that's your challenge this month, is to listen to your intuition and have courage, have strength, tame the beast within. You know what I mean? Don't go all the way to the dark side. Just have this communication that's coming in the near future. Cut through the bullshit and see the clarity, even through your own mental thoughts, in order to really stabilize this energy and find the balance between you two. Okay, I'll start putting these away, and then we'll do Soul's Journey, Life Changes Oracle. For July. Aries for July, please. Healthcare change. So maybe you're going to be making some healthcare changes. It's kind of funny, I'm actually doing that too. I started a workout plan, so hopefully you'll be seeing me losing some poundage, and it's going to be all documented on my YouTube videos. It's going to be awesome. I'm already feeling 10 times better, so I highly recommend it if this is something that's on your mind. Maybe a change in diet. Highly recommend. Even just a little bit. Put your energy into becoming a better you. Family changes. Maybe this is not necessarily a soulmate, but this could be a very deep connection within the family. And one of them doesn't really want to talk anymore, is cutting off communication, which was one of your worst fears. Not letting you apologize, rejecting your apology, and it's causing, a bit of anxiety within you to move on because, it's family. It's hard. Alright, well, I really hope that works out for you. Just stay calm. Let's do, I'm going to do Letterman as well, see what's going on. This could actually pull a whole different message, or it could be an extension of what we just read. Okay. Let that go. Okay. All right. For the Letterman, let's pull what's going to happen for Aries in July. I live next to a police station. Alright, Aries, let's see what's going on for you for July. What can Aries expect in July? What can Aries expect in July? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Ooh, with the Moon energy. The Moon came out again. What's going on here? My hair. Hot mess over here. Ooh. I feel like someone's going to get over anger. There's going to be some change. Yeah. Someone's being cut off here. And it's going to be a masculine energy. Child at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting intuition off the Moon card. So this is, again, your intuition, listening to the voice within, your conscience, if you will. Just whatever that nagging feeling is regarding this connection that you have with this person. I feel like it's going to come to a close. And with the Bear energy, that does actually indicate some sort of anger that might be ending or dissolving. It's going to be a change. Once this person is cut out, or this energy is cut out of your life, it's going to have an impact. You might even be able to sleep better at night, but it's going to have an impact on you. At first it might be a little bit sad, it might be a little bit shocking. Maybe you're being cut off from like a father figure. But it's going to assist you in the long run on being more independent and stable in yourself. Standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your truth and what makes you happy. So standing up for that energy might actually be cutting this person off for a while. I've seen these family relationships literally go without talking for 5 years, and then they talk again, and it's like a whole new person. It's a whole new relationship, a whole new dynamic. So sometimes that happens. So I really hope this ends up well for you. Let's pull some romance angels too, just in case this is a romantic relationship. So we did get that Lover's card. So let's see. For Aries, please. What do the romantic angels have to say for Aries for July 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Aries, please. True love. Now, true love is a funny word, right? So this is a romance of a lifetime. So true love, I think with that Nine of Cups in reverse, it does have to do with loving of the self and loving who you are and being happy with yourself first and filling your cups. Not being dependent on somebody else or somebody else's love, right? But also, if you really love somebody, it's kind of like a selfless thing. You have to let them go. It's like a butterfly. You have to hold on to the butterfly, you know, but you have to be very gentle with it or else you're going to crush it. You have to give it the freedom to spread its wings. It's like that cliche saying, set it free, and if it comes back to you, you know, then maybe it's yours. Flirt. We got to extend your lighthearted energy to others. So you might be meeting some new people, might be going out in July, getting online dating maybe. Pay attention to the red flags. So if you're looking at repeating any certain cycles, definitely want to pay attention to those red flags, or remember those red flags, especially if you're starting any new connections after ending an impactful relationship. The signs are cautioning you. Definitely listen to your intuition more. And yeah, don't be blinded. Release your ex. Okay? So make sure you're really ready. Like whenever you go back out into the world and you're starting to date again, you want to make sure that this energy is gone. You don't want to be hung up on bashing your ex either, because that's just going to draw more of it to you. You know, take some time for yourself. Become the Empress. Nurture your surroundings. Nurture yourself. Feel good about yourself all the way within. Fall in love with yourself again. And then I'm getting a heavy focusing on those red flags. So it's hard to start dating again if you're not fully over, maybe if it was traumatic or, you know, like I said, super impactful. If you're always looking for something to dislike about somebody, it's going to be impossible to move on. And a lot of that has to do with not forgiving the past, not forgiving yourself. All that. Phone call. Okay. What else here? I'm going to pull some of these for you. I'm kind of trying to learn this deck more. It's the Quantum Oracle Tarot, Quantum Oracle deck. Cannot speak. Can I get some advice? Can I get some advice, please? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. That was fast. Planning and action. And great gratitude. Having gratitude consciousness. Okay. So let's read these and see what's going on here. Can you even see those? 2. Planning and action. The energy. And it's in reverse. I guess I can just hold it like this, huh? So, this was reversed. So the card in reverse is telling a tale of missed opportunities. Plans falling through, travels delayed, and actions not taken. This has been a period of slow-moving energy for you, and it's time to pull yourself out of the quagmire. You do have some goals in mind, and you may even have done some preparation, but the efforts have stalled. Lately, your mind has been in the clouds, and your daily action has been consumed by the mundane. This card is telling you that you've got to start focusing on your higher priorities. It's not too late. You may have been in an ebb of low energy lately, burdened with fuzzy thoughts and slow-moving body, but it's time to shake it off. Dust off your old goals and choose a new one. Reclaim your enthusiasm for life and get back in the race. The affirmation is, today's action creates tomorrow's results. I choose to take action in the direction of my goals. So maybe you're making those health changes, paying attention more to your body, but it's time to take action here. It's time to seek out what you want and find your direction, find your way there with the compass, right? Make your mark. Set your mark. Great gratitude consciousness. If I can find it, that'd be great. Okay. Alright, this was upright. Look how beautiful it is. I don't know if you can see. That's what I'll do. I'll hold it like this. Alright, so great gratitude. A woman holds baby birds in her hands. Listening to the songbirds in the trees behind her, she has a deep appreciation for the simple sweetness of the world. Gratitude is a consciousness of great energy. And this card indicates that you are capable of moving into this powerful vibration now. In fact, it's time to focus on the conscious choice as a way of life. You have much to be grateful for, even if you don't always notice it. Your choice to acknowledge the many sources of value in your life acts like a beacon in the universe, one that draws many more things to appreciate you. This ongoing gratitude also sparks a heightened enthusiasm for life, and absolutely an irresistible life force. Empress energy right there. So expect great things from your great gratitude. The universe rewards your genuine appreciation. And this quote just kind of jumped in my head right now. Not really quote, but it was like an affirmation I used to write down, which was, have gratitude. There are thousands of people who would be dying to be in your shoes right now. Millions even. So there's something very unique about you, and you have a lot to be grateful for. So if you find yourself depending on other people, it's time to realize your own strength. It's time to realize what shoes you're filling and what you're capable of, and testing it. Put it to the test. Alright. Okay. Some more advice from Spirit, please. We're going to use the Fairy deck. Some advice for July for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Advice for Aries, please. Got the Nine of Winter, so you're definitely going through anxiety. It says unfounded fear, though, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So you probably just have a lot of time to think on this to yourself, and it's making it seem a lot worse than it actually is. So there's that moon again. But I feel like there's a lot of hope here. It's time to take control, right? Be the emperor. Be the empress. Take control. If you don't like something, to change it, right? We've got a little bit of stubborn energy here, the Four of Autumn. So we've got manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. That's a great way to find gratitude, or to remember gratitude, is to actually go for a volunteer, or just be there for other people, listen to their stories, see what's going on in their lives. You know, if you're only focusing on yourself all the time, it's hard to really be grateful because you don't really know what's happening around you. I'm sorry, that came out. So Prince of Autumn, so we have the Page of Pentacles here. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious, but wise. Meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. You may actually be coming to an idea, a very slow-moving idea. It's going to hit you when you're helping somebody else, probably. It might be something to distract you and take your mind off of what you're worried about, or it might be a solution. But it's gonna be a long-term process. And you kind of just have to go with that ebb and flow. But it's gonna be a long-term process, but you have to definitely commit. Manage your resources wisely. Don't be impulsive. Listen to your internal voice. Plan things out very strategically. King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So I think with this idea, it's going to be passionate, but it's going to be it's going to make you feel good. You know? You're going to get out of this anxious energy, and you're going to find a way to spend your time more wisely, to put your energy into something that actually makes the world a better place, that enriches your environment, you know, that makes you feel good inside. So maybe you need to connect more with your heart space, do some heart chakra work, some meditations. Alright, let's get you some moon energy to go. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to need your help in July, and it's going to make you feel really good. And I think you're going to steer more into that instead of focusing on relationships or what you're worried about. Well, geez, that one flew. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, which didn't we just go through that? It was solar eclipse. It's pretty. Makes me want to go camping. It's reminding me of the Nine of Wands for some reason. Standing up for yourself. So just have the conversation, but be prepared to hear something that you don't want to hear, or something being confirmed that you always thought may be the case. Believe in the impossible. So believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Blue moon. Set your sights high. Set your goals high. It's like everybody wants to call me when I'm doing readings. Look at the bigger picture. I feel like you're going to come across a really good idea. So what do you need to release? You and your loved ones are safe, and step out of your comfort zone. Something's holding you back. It's time to get out there. It's time to really reach for the impossible here. We're getting the North Node, so follow your true north. There's something, if you look at your chart, your North Node is actually something that you're meant to accomplish in this lifetime. It might be more of your challenge to overcome during your life. And then your South Node is something that you've already endured, you've already become a master in previous lives, or you're born into it, if you will, innate knowledge, or if you believe in that. But yeah, definitely release your ex. We got release cards here. Release your attitudes about your ex, whatever is keeping you stuck in a stuck energy and making you feel like it's keeping you from dreaming. It's keeping you anxious. Confirmation that you and your loved ones are safe if you are worried about somebody. You might have to step out of your comfort zone in order to get the answers that you need, or to have this idea, this wonderful idea, go somewhere. Just go about it with your heart. All right, Aries, it was really nice hanging out with you. If you haven't, if you have made it to the end, thank you. That's awesome. But definitely like and subscribe. Check out my Instagram, my Facebook. I even got a website, maslowtarot.com. I hope you're doing great. I hope July works out for you. Leave your comments in your feedback in the comments below, and I will see you later.